whilst we're just waiting for Hillary to join us, let me just introduce myself. So I am Matt and I work for Coventry University Online. And today we're just going to talk you through a very short presentation as to who we are and what we're doing. And then hopefully Hillary can join us. Here's Hillary now. Phew, hey Hillary.
Yes, just in by the skin of my teeth there, I think. Sorry, apologies.
That's
Before this.
absolutely fine. That's not a problem. I was just saying hello to everyone and also just introducing that we've got I've got a very short presentation and then I'm going to hand it all over to you so that you can do your bit. So what we'll do is we'll just give a very quick overview of Coventry University, who we are, and we'll also then talk through the application process, show you a bit about the Aula, the learning platform, and Hillary will then take over and talk you through all the benefit of the Masters in Nursing course. So who we are Coventry University Online. We are part of Coventry University. That means that you have the same academic standards as you would with Coventry University. It's the same courses, the same lecturers, the same study material. It's just put onto a flexible learning platform. So every 6 weeks you will learn, sorry, every 12 weeks on a part-time course, you will study different modules. It's split so that the course has got a community feel to it as well. So within the learning platform, there'll be a social media aspect to it where you guys can all get together and discuss parts of the course, and also chat with all the lecturers as well. So as I said, we have broken it down. So we've got 6 intakes a year. So hopefully you guys are here for the January one, which starts in a couple of weeks' time. We've got January, March, May, July, September, and November. And the point of this is that you will basically start if in January you start on one module, in March you would then start on another module, and then you would rotate round for the 2 years until you've done all the different modules that we've got going. Everything is varied. Hillary will discuss all of that with you in a second. Payment wise, we offer a flexible payment solution as well. So it's pay as you learn. You only pay for the modules as you start them. And with that in mind, I'll hand it over to Hillary. Did you have anything from your screen, or did you want me to I can stop sharing and you can talk,
Yeah, I
or
don't have
however
anything
you
for
want
the
to do
screen.
it?
I'll just talk everybody through it. So yeah, I
That's
mean, you can
great.
leave that up. You can leave that up if you want, if it's helpful for anybody just to have
That's
a wee
fine.
read through. Okay. So hello and welcome to the webinar. So I'm Dr. Hilary McLaughlin, and I am the course director for online students for nursing. And just to give you an overview of the MSc in nursing. So the course is designed to integrate real-world applications through evidence-based practice, professional development, and alignment with current healthcare policies relevant to post-qualifying nurses. So that's who this course is for. Why people take this course? Graduates of the MSc Nursing, post-qualifying, so you're already a staff nurse, can pursue various leadership and professional development roles within healthcare. These careers can involve nurse educators and lecturers engaged in teaching, mentorship, academic research, supporting education and development of future nurses in higher education or in clinical settings as well. Nurse managers, they take on leadership roles in healthcare organizations, kind of thinking like ward managers, matrons, head of nursing, overseeing teams, improving patient care delivery, and influencing healthcare policy. Service development and quality improvement leads also take this course because they're working within the healthcare organizations to enhance service delivery, implement evidence-based practice, and drive improvements in patient care and organizational performance. In some cases, employers will sponsor staff to take the MSc in nursing, and that may be some of you, but in many cases, nurses take the course independently and they take it as part of their own professional development. So the types of students that we get, most but not all our online students work, and they are post-registration. So when we say you will take one module at a time, by and large, there's a reason for that. Nurses who tend to work and take more than one module, they do struggle. So for the online students, it's part-time course and it is one module per semester. In terms of career stages, there are nurses who take this course who are in very senior positions. They're looking to enhance their experience through gaining this qualification. Others have completed mentorship programs. We're keen to get more involved in perhaps the teaching side of nursing. In terms of age, I would say our course attracts nurses in every life stage, and our online classes for a wide spectrum of different skills mix, backgrounds, and different experiences. So a lot of our students are domestic and a lot of our students are from overseas. So there is definitely that mix in experience and background and skills. So this can lead to very informative peer-to-peer learning and sharing of experiences, which is what we want. On modules such as the contemporary issues in nursing, this mix of experience is valuable as we look at the direction in which nursing is moving globally, not just within the UK. So the type of modules that we teach at the moment, we are looking at, we have modules on the nursing contribution to public health. So focusing on long-term conditions, evidence-based practice and research in nursing, critical challenges for nurses, which is looking at that direction that nursing is going in globally, and then leading strategic service improvement. And this is also a CMI module as well built in. So one of the leadership modules. And then we have a master's dissertation, and the master's dissertation is worth 60 credits, while the each module, each of the 4 modules is worth 30 credits. So by the end, you've got the master's qualification with 180 credits. So the dissertation, which is the part that all students look forward to, because they get to carry out research on a topic that they're interested in personally. And it maybe is perhaps because they're working in an environment and they want to do further research, or perhaps they've always had an interest, or perhaps they feel the direction that they're moving in, research in this area will be of benefit. So it doesn't always have to be in your clinical area. It's not necessary for it to be in your clinical area. This is the module that completes the master's. And students use all the knowledge that they've gained through the modules, the 4 modules that they've already undertaken, to carry out an independent piece of research. So once you take the dissertation module, you work closely with the supervisor throughout this process, and it's a really rewarding aspect of the course. We are continually supervising students, and students have a wide variety of interests. So how the online experience works practically in a week-to-week, students work their way through the materials individually and independently every week on the Aula platform, and then we meet as a group to discuss and go through the different aspects of the materials and allow the students to discuss together. We also have one-to-ones with students throughout the week. You would have one of those once every 2 weeks with me, if it's me that's teaching you, or with one of the other nurse lecturers. And these one-to-ones are to discuss the assignments, to monitor how you're progressing, or any specific issues perhaps that you're having. We get to know the students, and the students get to know each other very well. Undertaking a master's it's a very exciting and very challenging process. So you do tend to make strong bonds with the other students. And all in all, it leads to a very positive learning environment. So that's an overview of what we do and what the master's looks like. So if anybody has any questions, if you'd like to ask me.
Thanks, Hilary. Yeah, please do feel free to put things in the chat or raise your hand like you have done. Yes, please go ahead, unmute yourself and ask a question.
All right. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Hilary, for that information. And I just want to ask, as regards the certification, I hope there's no limitation on it because it's an online course, and well, the some of us, I know we have the intention of using it to further into PhD, and I hope not going to be a limitation around that. That's just my question. Thank you.
Yeah, no, the undertaking the dissertation and the master's online is exactly the same as taking the master's in the classroom. It is the same staff. There's no limits placed on it, as in because it's an online course, you may not be able to progress onto PhD. There would be no limits like that whatsoever. Um, uh, in fact, apart from the classroom, the entire two courses mirror each other, and that's something that we work very hard to maintain, that there is alignment between the campus and the online courses so that they're pretty much identical. So the quality and the content is exactly the same.
Okay, thank you.
And Ala, I see you've got your hand up too. Please do ask your question.
Yeah, my name is Ala. I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. So I have a question. I'm a registered psychiatric nurse and a clinical instructor on MedSurg and acute psychiatry here in British Columbia. So are you taking registered psych nurses for masters in
Yes, we
nursing?
are. We have quite a few mental health nurses already.
Because what I'm trying to mean, right, is I'm not an RN, I'm an RPN. Which I know England also has registered psych nurse, but it's not the case everywhere, right? That's why I want to clarify that.
Yeah,
So you
we
are
register mental health nurses, yeah. And yeah, so
and I have all my credentials, including like being, clinical instructor and a lot of other qualifications. Awesome. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Great, thank you. Anita, do you have a question you'd like to ask?
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Anita. I'm sorry, I'm just joining. I'm struggling trying to join. I'm in the UK and I'm a mental health nurse. My question is this: if I undergo this course, can I still use it even as a mental health nurse? And like what the other speaker said regarding furthering our educations to PhD, is it still going to work? For instance, if one decides to go for a PhD course and got to do something regarding mental health nurse, will the forensic psychology, is it still going to coordinate each other according to what we desire? Thank you.
Yeah, because this master's is focused on leadership. So it would be leadership within mental health, within the mental health environment, or as in a senior position. I mean, the examples that I gave you, like they're as applicable to a mental health nurse as they are to a general nurse. So, and in terms of progressing to PhD, yes, this master's is exactly the same as going on campus and doing a master's in order to work towards PhD. It's absolutely no difference. You were getting the same accreditation from the same university. You're being taught by the same staff. You're being taught the same materials.
And also, I need to add this as well. During the graduation, are we coming to the campus?
You absolutely can come to the campus if you want, and
yes.
you can graduate with everybody else. Yes, you get to where you're going. I don't believe nursing does it at the moment. I do know that some of the other courses do it, are starting to think about it. So maybe by the time you're finished, is to have online graduation, but we're not at that point yet. But yeah, you absolutely, if you can come into the university and put on your gown and graduate along with everybody else.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's actually one of the benefits that we do offer at the university, that we like to make sure that you all feel like one community. So you, yeah, even though you're working and studying remotely, come to the campus. If you're near Coventry, you're allowed to use the facilities on campus. But yeah, so thank you for that.
Sorry, but
believe
there's no exact requirements that, for example, I have to come over from Canada, say in the beginning of
no,
the program, the end.
No,
It's not a
no,
requirement though. I just,
no.
for planning and stuff, and yeah, life is busy.
no.
Okay.
Once you're on the online course, you're online student, so you cannot attend the campus classes, and the campus students can't attend the online classes.
Okay.
So although you were almost one cohort,
Mm-hmm.
if you're online, you're online. If you're campus, you're campus. So you need to, some students start out as campus students and decide to change over to online, but they need to do that through registry. It's not just a simple case of deciding. But once you're online, everything is entirely online from beginning to end.
Thank you.
No problem. And Amadou, do you have a question for us?
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Amadi Yakubu from Ghana. I find it very difficult when I was trying to join. I just had opportunity to join. My question is, I didn't get the overview very well. If time allows, after the question, there's a minute if you can go over the overview for me so that I have the whole picture of the whole course. Thank you very much.
Which parts of the call did you miss?
I just joined during the session time.
Oh, okay.
I joined
So
when
you're saying you missed a
the
lot of what
session.
Hillary has already said. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, please.
Okay, no problem. We'll be sending out a recording of this webinar anyway, so you can rewatch it if that'll help, and you can hear what Hillary had to, the recap of what Hillary had to say.
All right. Thank you very much.
No, you're welcome. If you do have any questions about the course, I know obviously from the information that you've got so far, then please do ask Hillary any questions that you've got.
Okay, the question I have, some of the colleagues have already asked with regard to when we want to progress to PhD, and she has already answered these questions.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's good. Well done, Hillary. So what I'd just like to do now is I'd just like to introduce Natalie, and Natalie is going to just give you a very quick overview of what the application process is. So I'm just bringing up her slide now, but Natalie, I'll hand it over to you.
Thank you. So everything is done digital online. So what you need to do with that application process is to go into our website. The link is on the screen. So when you go into the website, you select the course, which would be Master's Nursing. There's a few documents that we do require. Everything is digital, so it's nothing physical. So we need a personal statement with a minimum of 500 words. We need a work or an education reference supporting the application. We need a copy of your passport just to confirm who you are. We need proof of English if you've studied in any other language other than English. And then if you feel that it will support your application, you can also include your CV. So at the moment, we are looking at responding within 72 hours, which is 3 days. The best contact number for us is the one that ends 000, or you can contact on the CUO inquiries email. We are open Monday to Friday between the hours of 8 till 5. That's it from me, Matt. Thank you.
Thanks, Natalie. And also just to say that there are videos on our YouTube channel showing you how the application and enrollment portal both work. I've got a 1 minute video to show you guys as well, just giving you a very quick overview of the Owler platform that I discussed earlier. We call this our learning environment, interactive learning environment. So here's the video. So that's a very quick overview of the Owler platform. I've just noticed, Hilary, that there's a question in the chat. I don't know whether or not you can have a quick look at the chat and answer that one.
Homeopathic medical doctor back from India and converted my degree as, I'm not sure what RQF is. If you could just put in the chat what RQF is, level 6, and currently pursuing NVQ level 5 in leadership and management. My question is whether I'm eligible for this course. I'm not sure. I would need to know what RQF is, but if it's medical doctor, no, this wouldn't be the course for you. This is for post-qualification nurses. But perhaps you could elaborate a little bit on what you converted your degree to, if you're there still.
No problem. Okay. And then we've also got two people with hands raised. So is it Omolara? Sorry if I've got that wrong, but please do go ahead and unmute yourself.
Omolaritis. I just want to ask because I started my application and I came across that one of the requirements, although it's not, I think it's not important, but it's one of the things that you've requested for me is employees reference. Is that a reference letter, a letterhead, either for academic or professional? But what was the video we watched, the other speaker that talked about the application, didn't I like that? Does it mean it's not really important? Do we still need to put it?
The work reference it is needed. It has to support your application, and we do need it on a company headed letter, and whoever's supporting the application also has to include the signature as well and job title.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Precious, do you have an answer? Question, sorry, for us?
No, I don't have an answer. I just want to ask Natalie, because I can see the process of the application, but I was a student at Coventry, which I did my degree for nursing there. And is it the same with this application? Do I still have to have all these things to put back, or that can be retrieved from my application or whatever, as I'm a former student? Because some of the things that they're asking, like the professional reference and things like that, educational references.
Yes, so you still have to do everything afresh again. So passport data page, that was still, because maybe names have also changed as well. So everything, you still need to go through the application process.
So what about if you're not full-time employed, so the reference from the employer? So if you don't have that,
are
you working for agency?
Okay, do you a previous employer? You could be within 5 years.
Okay, within 5 years. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Hilary, do you have an answer if someone is bank or agency nurse, how they do it?
I was going to say just the agency, because I don't know a nurse that hasn't worked for an agency at some point in their career. If you have a reference from the agency, if you can ask the agency for a reference even as well. Obviously, if you can, because some people have been with maybe the agency for the last 1 or 2 years, which would really be using your practice up to that point. So if you work in bank, it shouldn't be an issue. But if you work in agency, then yeah, ask your agency for a reference. If you can get other more permanent references, that's good. But if you think what you've been doing with the agency shows that your skills are more up to date, then I would ask the agency.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And Christine, do you have a question?
Hello, hi. I'm wondering whether I'm eligible for a master's in nursing degree because I'm a registered nurse back home in Philippines and I'm a British citizen at the same time as well. And also I'm a UK nurse. But in equivalency back in the Philippines, it's equivalent to level 5. So, am I eligible for this? How does it works for me as an international nurse?
It shouldn't be a problem for international nurses, because your experience and your level of qualifications might be different. I would still apply. Did you say that you're also a UK trained nurse as well, or you've
Yeah,
registered with the
both.
UK?
I'm a registered nurse in the UK, but I
Then
only
it's
have
not a
a
problem.
few months experience.
No, that's fine. That's okay. Are you working as a registered nurse in the UK?
Yeah, but only for a couple
Yeah,
of months now.
doesn't
So am
matter.
I eligible or do
Yes.
I have to work for many years or a
No.
certain time? So I
No.
can apply
No.
as well.
Yes.
Even though that my degree in Philippines, it's I don't know, this is why I also ask with the NMC, because some university they said that the equivalent of my degree in the Philippines is only a foundation degree, but they allow me to take the licensure exam to become a UK nurse. But
No,
then
even it's fine. It's absolutely fine. If you're a registered nurse as in a registered staff nurse within the
yes,
Philippines, that's
yeah.
absolutely fine. Yeah.
Okay, that's
We have nurses from all over the world, and the qualifications that are required for countries are different levels. So,
mm-hmm.
this is not a clinical practice degree. This master's
Okay.
is not a
Uh-huh.
clinical practice, so your degree would be absolutely fine.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much.
Thank you for that question. And then I think it just says D Wasanga has also got a question. So please answer. Please ask it.
Just a quick question on the documentation from your employer. I'm in the UK. I work in Coventry, but I live in Wolverhampton. On the letter of recommendation from the employer, does it need to be a wet signature, or you accept electronic sign-offs?
Electronic is fine. We just need the job title there and the person's name who's completed the reference.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for that. Thank you to everyone. If anybody has any further questions, please do feel free to ask them now or raise your hand, put it in the chat. But if not, then I'm going to thank you very much for everybody for joining us today. Thank you to Hilary for her time and
hello?
Natalie. Oh, have you got a question?
Yes, please. Because I said I joined late, I want to find out how many years course is it? How many years?
What? So, sorry, could you repeat that question?
I'm
Oh,
trying
how
to
many
find out
years
how
is the
many
course?
years course. Yes,
The course
yes,
is 2
please.
years. Yeah, it's a part-time course over 2 years.
Thank you.
Do you have, hi, sorry to interrupt. Do you have a full time for this course?
The campus version of this course is full time.
Okay. Is the full time is 1 year or
The
less
full
than
time is
2
1
years?
year, but it's on campus. You need to attend every day.
All right, okay, thank you.
Lovely. Thanks, everyone. Thank you for your time. I really hope to see you guys on either January the 19th or 26th, sorry, or March, May, July, September, whichever date you choose. We just want to have you on the course. We'd love to see you. Thank you so much for your time, Hilary. Thank you for asking all the questions. Thanks, Natalie, as well. And then thank you to all of you guys for attending. It's been really great to see you, and we'll send out the webinar as a link to you tomorrow. All right. Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Just one more
Bye.
question. My apologies.
Oh, one more question.
Bye. Thank you.
I just wanted to know, the course as provided, is it covered under student finance, or we got to pay for it individually?
So it's entirely up to you how you'd want to do it. Some of our students get funded through the employer. Some do it self-funding. You can do it through student finance, but you'd have to go directly apply to student finance. And student finance, it works a little bit different when you're doing a master's program. It has to be your first master's program. And what they do is pay directly to you, and then you pay us. Unlike the bachelor student finance will pay directly to the university, but with the master's program, they pay to you, and then you'd pay to us.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Why I was asking is because there are certain courses where when the student finance, you find it is not listed. The university providing it is not listed among those that they fund. That's what I was asking. But I think when I'm going through it, I'll figure out when conduct student finance if Coventry with that particular course is enlisted for that.
It is.
Thank you.
No problem. Any other last minute questions? No, great. Okay, lovely. Thanks everyone. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Hilary. Bye-bye.